We're on. We are on, guys. Are we on? Oops. We're on a little bit early. This has gone yucky. just talk amongst yourselves. Not that there's anyone here at the moment because I'm on a little bit early. Oh, here we go. I'm going to break it now. Hi, all. Hello, all. And welcome to Wow Crochet Designs Midweek Live. Get excited. Now, I am here a little bit early. How early am I? Oh, it's only a minute and a half early. Stop making a big deal about it, Mary. I hope everyone is well. So we're here for another Wednesday live. Not that much has happened this week. I've been fighting one project and I've decided today that project is going in the naughty corner and it's not coming out for a couple of weeks. I'm not happy. Hello. For those of you just popping on now, I hope you're well. The weather in Melbourne is amazing today. Let's hope it stays that way. It's 24 degrees Celsius. How's that for perfect weather, yeah? All right, I hope we're all getting on now. Hello, Fluffy Kitten, beautiful Fluffy Kitten. Everyone pop your live chat or your all chat and not your top chat or you shall miss out on all the chat. Or some of it at least. Hi, Jay. Hope you are well. Where's everyone? Well, I'm a little bit early, darling. I'm a tad early. No, I think now it's hit 4 o'clock. Only just. I did get on a couple of minutes early. It worked out to be about a minute and a half. She's such a bragger. Nobody cares when I'm late. I mean, nobody cares when I'm early. Just when I'm like half a minute late. Oh, hi everyone coming in now. So we've said hello to Jay, we've said hello to Fluffy, and we're about to find out who's going in the naughty corner, which project is going in the naughty corner. Hi, beautiful Raylene, lovely to have you here, darling. Lovely to have you here. Now, I took the, no, I didn't take it out. It's up somewhere. There it is. There it is. It's just sitting there because, and you know what? I can actually drop that, can't I? And it can come down there. Talk amongst yourselves. Just talk amongst yourselves. Will it go there? Yes. And all it's done is just sitting under the yarn. That's it. That's going to have to change again though because it's still not working anyway. Because we're going to put the Christmas tree here. So I'm going to have to find something to hang that off. Maybe we can pop some chains there and hang it off a hook. Or something like that. Hence the word something like that. It's crooked. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. So, hello, beautiful Gina. Haven't seen you for a while, darling. Hello. Lovely to have you here. Yes, I tend to put in complaint otherwise. I know, Fluffy. I know you well. Jay says, I'm just happy that you're still doing Wednesday live. I know I'm this close, you know, I'm this close to saying ciao Wednesday. I don't know. I agree. I love Wednesday. Okay. And I know people love Wednesday. The only reason I didn't want to do Wednesdays, well, there's two reasons. One, it does take up a lot of my time and I prefer to focus on crochet. But two was also because it doesn't get as busy. And I figure if it's going to waste my time and doesn't get busy, then I may as well throw in the towel. But sometimes it gets busy. Mary, step away from the camera too close. Please don't get rid of Wednesday. Oh, hi, Middle. I didn't even see you come in. Hello. Don't get close. Don't get close. What happens? Oh, the hands. Oh, don't get close. Why can't I get close? To dropping Wednesday. Okay. Look, I'll think about it. I've been stewing over it for 2 years or 3 years now. So it's still here. We'll see. Just waking up from a cat nap. Oh, little kitty nap. Oh, she's so cute. Cuddly. Don't you love when people just wake up? They're just so cute. No, just before bed and first thing in the morning. There she is, beautiful Bonnie. Hello. Bonnie, your ears must have been burning these past few weeks. We're talking about you. We're talking about you, girl. We're going to tell you in a minute why. Foot in mouth I have again. Don't worry about the foot. Don't worry about the mouth. We just toss it out the window. I've even forgotten half the statements were said as I've just turned on the live. Can you believe it? I love the calendar. Do you? I know it's a bit crooked there. I need to find the right spot to hang it. But no one wants you to get rid of it, Mary. Listen to your subscribers. Yeah, we don't get many on those, sweetie. Look, we'll see. At this stage, it's staying. But, you know, one never knows. In the future, one never knows. One never knows. Especially if I find part-time work or something, I might. You never know. No one will give me part-time work at this age. My new great-granddaughter is 1 pound 10 ounces. Well, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or is it 10 pounds 1 ounce? Is that what you mean? 10 pounds 1 ounce? Is it the other way around? I see a lot on for Wednesday. I see only 8 people. Well, you know what? We'll see. But I know Saturday mornings does tend to get a little busier. I think mums here in Oz just put the live on and go ahead their business with, you know, cooking and cleaning and fussing on a Saturday. But Wednesdays is really difficult. They're picking little ones up from school and the rest of it. But you know what? I cater for the rest of the world as well. So we'll see how we go. Yeah. Would you consider a one a month for Wednesday? Maybe, yeah. Maybe the first Wednesday of each month. That could be a thing. Yes. Hello, my lovely people. Yes, said hello. Oh, 1 pound 10 ounces. Really? Oh, that's small. I've got soda water. What's everyone drinking? Oh, I'm just drinking plain water. She was born at 1 pound. Okay. No, keep every Wednesday. Look, we'll think about it. I'm still thinking about it. You do what's best for you. Thank you, Fluffs. I'll keep everything in mind for now because we'll see. Water time, says Fluffs. Cheers, everyone. Once again, I cannot find the Halloween gear to wear. It's in one of the tubs, but the tubs are just, they're just such a mess. Because of the kitten, we've put all the stuff from the lounge room. This room never gets clean. I start cleaning it and then something goes down. Like we get a kitten and all the stuff in the lounge room comes in here because we don't want it to knock it down or break it and whatever. So I thought I was doing well, but then what? All right, so moving right along, beautiful Moon Rose is in the house. Lovely to have you here. Don't tempt her to get rid of it. So you're thinking of stopping Wednesdays. Look, I don't know, Bonnie. We'll see. We'll see, honey. We've had 2 really small grandbabies. Oh, have you? Well, we are doing a project on the channel. Excuse me, hiccups now for babies. Give me a second, guys. Every time I get on live, I get the hiccups. Tangled in Yarn. Annette, hello, Annette. Lovely to have you here, hun. We are going to be doing a couple of patterns, actually, for babies, yeah? Yes, she's small but strong. Okay, that's good. Enough talk about getting rid of Wednesdays. I have a question, Mary. All right, middle, is it going to need me to check count and so on? If it does, I can't help you. And I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But guess who's going in the naughty corner? Guess what's going in the naughty corner? I hope small enough for Lalone. I don't know what that means. Beautiful Angela. I forgot you put your clock forward. Yay. I know, right? Guess what's going in the naughty corner? Ta-da! This guy. Into the naughty corner. I don't wish to talk about it for a little while. We're going to stick him here. Right there. And I'll leave him showing so that I can come back to him in 2 weeks. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I just want him out the way for a little while because he upset me this week. Notice how I call it a he. It's only a she when it's perfect. When it's, you know, when it annoys me, it's a he. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. That's my new granddaughter's name. Oh, is it? Oh, that's cute. I hope she's growing up healthy and strong, Bonnie. My daughter was a 7-month baby, yes. Yeah, so I've put that beanie in the naughty corner while I work out what is going on. I wish I could do that with my kids. Shove them in the corner and just don't let them out for 2 weeks. Well, I've just got to, you should have seen me yesterday. It was hilarious. Look, it wasn't hilarious at that moment, but when I woke up this morning, I just started laughing because all I could think of was, what did I do yesterday? I just lost the plot. All you could hear was choice words coming out of my mouth. I threw the pen a few times. Eventually, I just grabbed the whole book, the beanie, everything, and just threw it across the room and said, I'm done with you. And it walked off. And then I woke up in the morning and thought, oh, that's hilarious. I wonder, I should have had the camera rolling then. I just lost it. No matter how I worked out that middle size, I couldn't get it to work. So I'm just going to have to manipulate it a little bit because I can't find the original pattern. You know what I'm thinking? The reason I can't find the original pattern, I'm thinking I probably deleted it thinking, forget that, that doesn't work, and got rid of it. I'm pretty sure that's what I've done. It doesn't matter because I'm determined to get that to work, or I'll get the lovely Karen to choose another color combination. Maybe she can choose a Christmas thing. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, Bonnie, as well. Mary, when are we doing the border for the V-stitch blanket? All right, I did see that message. You were after one border that we did in the past, Bonnie. I can actually link that to your post later. I'll link the video to your post later. But we are doing a different border once this is done, and it's nowhere near done. And I'll show you the blanket because I've got it in here. I work on it during the live. So what I might do for you, Bonnie, if you are in such a hurry, I will post the old border on your post, and you can start that old border and just finish it off because we won't get this done in time. There's absolutely no way. And obviously you need it now because Grandbubby has come here, so you really need it now. So bear with me and I'll find that link and post it to your post later, yeah? What a time! Cheers, everyone. All right, so middle, not middle, where are we? Oh, okay, enough talk. We've done that. All right, Gina says, yes, I've missed that one. I've missed that one, Gina. I hope she's growing up. Yes, we've got that one. I've gone too far. I don't know what I've done. I thought she was putting you in the corner. No. I'm going to talk to Bonnie in a minute about something else, actually. I bought yarn for a customer. It was one price, but I'm a member of the, yes, and so I discount. So I got a discount. Do I use the original price? Do I use the original price or discounted price when calculating material costs? Thank you. All right. So ethically, you should use the discounted price. However, find out what pattern she wants. If the pattern is extremely difficult, leave the price as is. If it's a simple basic pattern, you've done it a million times and you can do this stuff blindfolded or upside down or whatever, then I would talk to her about the discount price. Ethically, you should do the discounted price. But you know what? Again, it's up to you and depending on how difficult that pattern is. Okay, stay focused. If you're not going to charge for your time and you're just charging yarn times 3 or whatever, focus on how difficult the pattern is and up the price to the original. If it's a real difficult pattern, if it's not a difficult pattern, ethically you should use the discounted price, hence the word ethically. She was born on my ex's birthday, yes. And there's Middle's complicated question, yes. Okay, it's not a complicated, it's more of a question of ethics. It's just a little baby hat. Okay, well, you know what? If you look around online and see what they charge for baby beanies or newborn beanies, see what most people are charging. Get the average, stick to that. If it doesn't add up enough for your yarn, then you use the normal cost. I hope that makes sense, yeah? Focus on your time a little bit. In fact, that's a newborn baby beanie or a baby beanie. It shouldn't take you long to create. They're very quick. Unless you're doing a beanie with some fancy stitch. Unless you're doing something like that beanie right there that I've thrown in the corner, which I do not wish to discuss about, which can't get it out. Do not wish to discuss, even though I'm talking about it all the time. Then you can, if it's fussy and like that one, I can tell you what, I've made the most extravagant blankets, fancy clothes with fancy stitches and all sorts of things. Then I've got a basic beanie and I can't get it right. You know why? Because we're working on 2 stitches at the same time. How dare that beanie upset Mary? I know, right, Flubs? It was so funny. You would have laughed if you saw it. I wished I was recording at that time. I might do a little play fake recording just to show you what I was like. The moss stitch, yes. How do you figure? Well, how do you figure? Are you talking about how do you figure my issue with my beanie, or how do you work out the price of the baby beanie? Gina, please, you know, let me know what you're talking about exactly. But I really love that beanie, even if it's being mean to you. Look, it is a beautiful beanie. Look, I can't complain. And it fits me perfectly. And I'll put it on again so you can see. I don't like to mess the hair, especially today. It's nice and fluffy today. I've got it in the right place today. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to put this on and get helmet head. Helmet head. You know helmet head? Ready? 1, 2, helmet head. And we're done. And I think the reason the beanie is giving me a lot of grief, there's 2 reasons. One, the moss stitch can be a little awkward, can be really tight. And the other reason is because I'm making it to fit this, pardon the expression, if I can say that word, skull, skull during Halloween season, making it to fit our skull or the roundest part of our head. And look, it does, don't get me wrong, and it'll fit you too. And I made it to round off so it's not really scrunched up the top like that. So I made it to round off a lot better. But I think when you're doing that, that goes this way. When you're doing that, what happens with stitches that have they're 2 stitches together, it's a moss stitch, the single crochet and the chain 1. But you also have the space. So you've got to work out how to decrease between the single crochet, between the space that you're in, the single crochet of the next, and the space of the next, and still work out the count between each stitch. And it worked on the small and the large, but didn't work on the medium. So I just need to play with that count a little more, and then we can get it right. But I'm going to leave it for a couple of weeks. It's going to stay in the naughty corner. So when Karen comes in, we can probably get Karen to pick one of the Christmas decorations, because that was Karen decorations or Christmas projects. That was Karen's live antics. So I'm just going to scratch it, hide it for a while, bring it back out in about 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time when I've worked on it. I want to focus on Halloween and Christmas. And speaking of which, let's talk quickly about Bonnie. How do you figure out what to charge for a piece? Oh, look, I've done a video on this before. There are so many ways to do it. If you are not an experienced crocheter and you're a little slower than average, I would go yarn times 3. So if you bought some yarn for a baby beanie, let's say, and it was $8 for that yarn. So it's $8 times 3. It probably won't. For a baby beanie, it might be about $5 or $4. Remember, if you don't use the whole yarn, you've got to price it less. So let's say you bought the beanie for you bought the yarn for $5, you use half the yarn, you're really only charging $2.50 times 3 for that beanie. All right, that's only if you're not a professional. If you're a professional, you charge for the yarn and your time, okay? When I say your time, if you crochet 1, 2, 3, you don't want to be charging people that. They don't want to know that you've charged them 1 every minute, 1 every 10 minutes. 1 stitch every 10 minutes. They want to know that you've got your speed, that you've got your precision, that everything is going to be perfect. They want to know that, which is fair enough, yeah, when you're purchasing from someone. So if you're not a professional, yarn times 3. And I know professionals that do yarn times 3 still. But my time is really, really important to me, and I charge per hour plus the yarn. That's how I charge. If I spend 6 hours with a blanket and the yarn costs $60, it's 6 sixes, 46, 460 for the blanket. That's the way I roll. I warn people in advance. I warn people so far in advance so they know, and I even give them the price that I'm going to give them. Now, someone once ordered something from me. I gave them a price, but I priced it wrong and I undercharged by at least $50 or $60. And I went back to them and told them, but I said, look, I'm going to leave the price this way for you. But if anybody asks you, this is the price. And I give them the original. And I'll say, look, because I quoted you that price, I'm going to leave that price. So you're going to get a discount of $60, right? So I mess up too. When it comes to count, I usually get my daughter to do the math. I don't do the math. I say, right, this is the hours I spent. This is the yarn I spent. I already had the hook. I already had the stitch markers and the scissors. Just charge for the yarn and my time. And she does. And she works it all out for me because she's a genius like that. Don't you figure? I really love that, Betty. Yes, we've done that. Yes, so do a drama. I will, Fluffy. I'll do a little, you'll see it. I like my beanies a bit loose. No, there are beanies that I do loose too, Jay, but this is one that I wanted to do fitted for the channel, but I messed it up. I messed up the second size, like the middle size. I don't know what I did with it. So there you go. That baby hat is a pixie hat for a friend. She didn't have a specific pattern, so I was thinking of using the discounted price. Okay, that's fine. You do what's best for you, Middle, at the end of the day. All right, I'm doing it wrong. No, you're not doing it wrong, Gina. These are just the ideas that was given to me when I first started, right? What you need to do if you're, I think, Gina, you've been crocheting for a long time. So if you're fast and you're organized, I would literally charge for the yarn plus your hours, your time. If you're fast enough. If you're really, really slow, you're a beginner, you're not going to charge someone your time because that's a bit unfair on them, yeah? So there we go. All right, I warn people that my bigger prices are more expensive. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you, Gina. Yes, we appreciate you too. Even with materials by 3, lol. Yes. Okay, so no. If I'm charging for hour, I'm not charging materials by 3. I'm charging for the yarn. Say I spend $80 on the yarn. We're talking a blanket here, yeah? $80 on the yarn and 5 hours making the blanket. So I'll spend $80, add 80 plus whatever my hourly rate is that my daughter puts down. She puts the average salary for here in Australia, whatever that may be. She does it, I don't do it. I don't know how to. I said, every time I do it, we both come up with 2 different answers. She says, come here and show me. Why did you put that there? Why did you? I don't know. So she does it for me. I just let her do it. So, okay, Mary, what? I'm going to talk to you, Bonnie. Give me a second. You got time? Well, I don't have that problem selling. I donate my stuff. That's good on you. I'm getting slower and slower. Yeah, that can happen, Jay. Gina Meinhardt, you're so sweet. All right. So, Bonnie, quite a few weeks ago when you came on, there was something you did. I can't remember what it was. You answered a question and you answered it instantly. And I said to you, you can choose the next Live Antics project. Okay. So for the next few weeks, we're doing a lot of Christmas projects. Now, I haven't got all the yarn with me, but I've left all the yarn there. Have I left it all there? Yes, I have. I've left it all there. So what I want you to do now, we've got the advent calendar I made. Number 2 is going to be, I'm not sure if it's a whole Santa or a Santa head on a key ring. Oh, hang on, where's the key ring? Here it is. On a key ring. Yeah. So your job now is to choose number 3. Okay. And the yarn for number 3. You don't have to choose it. I'm going to choose it for you, right? Number 3 is, are we ready? Number 3 is, ta-da, a Christmas placemat. Back to front on this camera, but it's a placemat. Bonnie, you get to choose the colors for this placemat. We don't have 3 colors. We have all these colors. I'm going to bring them down for you. Okay, so we have a green. Whoops. We have a green. I actually don't want to put the black in, if that's all right with you, Bonnie. I don't like the idea of black for a placemat during Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to leave the black there. I've got the red and I've got the white. So you have, or the cream. So you have the white, yellow, red, or green for a Christmas placemat. Bonnie, what would you like to choose? You could choose all of colors. In this case, you could choose all of them. 2 of them, 3 of them, 1 of them, it doesn't matter. You get to choose. If you're going to choose one, don't choose the red. We've got too much happening with the red at the moment. But you can choose the red if you're going to mix it with other colors. All right. So you've got your green, your yellow, your red, and your cream. If you want to choose all of them, that's great. If you want to choose some of them, that's great. Can I pick all? You certainly can. So, Bonnie, thank you very much for that question. There was a question a while back, and I'm trying to remember what it was. It doesn't matter. Just dropped something. I don't know what it was. All right, so I'm going to put here Bonnie. And you've chosen green, cream, or white, whatever it is, yellow. Or we can call that gold, and red. So we have 4 colors. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, you pick all of them. All good. All done. We're done with that. I didn't want to put the black in, I think, for Christmas when it comes to a placemat. It would have, black's all right when we're doing something on Santa, you know, maybe the buttons or something, which is why I had it there for whoever chose it. Tina, Tim Tam Tina, the Aussie Tina chose for the Santa key ring. She chose the white, black, red, yellow, and green. So maybe I will do a full Santa. I don't know. And I think it will be an amigurumi Santa attachment. Very tiny Santa attached to this guy right here. All right. So a little Santa attached to that. That's Tim Tam Tina, the Aussie Tina. And now we've got Bonnie's. So there we go. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. I understand that. Yes, thank you. And I'm so glad I've done this because everybody said to me, you said you were going to let Bonnie. And I said, well, I haven't seen her for a while. Wait till she gets on. And she finally got on. So thank you, Bonnie. We are now, by next week, we're going to have 2 of our Christmas projects done, plus our clutch, our purple clutch. That green butterfly chose the color for a long time ago. Plus, this week, we're going to finish this project. And we are because I've finished recording part 3. Now, there is going to be a part 4 only because I don't want part 3 to go for a long time. So I'm cutting it down to part 3. That's the Halloween top that we're creating. Now, I'll show you the back. Now, you all know the back because I showed you on Saturday, but some of you weren't here on Saturday. So this is the back of the top. No, is this the back or the front? No, this is the front. Excuse me. Talk amongst yourselves, yeah? This is the back of the top, and the whole back is now complete. The project that you're getting, let's try that again. The tutorial you're getting tomorrow with this project is the final row of the back plus the front, the start of the front. Then I'll get you to work your front to a certain amount of rows. And then I'll say, meet me back here on Friday where we will complete the top. So tomorrow we're getting part 3, which is the front, the last row of the back and the front. And then on Friday, we're going to complete the top, which is very exciting. So that means that Pamela's Live Antics would have been complete. Karen's Live Antics is in the naughty corner. Greens is the purple clutch, which we are starting next Tuesday. I've already recorded part 1, by the way, and I've edited it. So it's ready to go, right? But I'm going to hold it out. We've got to get some photos and all sorts of things, yeah? And then we'll have Pamela's Halloween. We've done that, sorry. Then we'll have Anna's second Halloween project, which we weren't supposed to make. It was accidental that I left the colors up there. Now, the other thing with this top comes a little small black project that will be either attached to the top or just tied to the top here, there. It's going to be a little cute item just attached, all right? Now, you guys can sew yours on. I'm not going to sew it because I want to wear this top that I'm making here outside of Halloween as well. So there's like a dual purpose for me. I will be wearing it on the Halloween funny video that I do for you. Now, you guys know I'll do one, but it'll be very, very short, very short. And I won't overdo it this year like I do some years. But I know I'll tongue twist all the way through. So I was thinking of doing the Halloween video in rhyme, just for fun. But it's going to be difficult because I'm using the stitches as well. Oh, I shouldn't do this because it's going to be too much. It's going to be too much for me, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so great pick, Bonza. Yes, everybody loves it. I've got myself some compression fingerless gloves to help with the hand pain. Good girl. I love you all, Bonnie. Oh, are you going? Okay, well, are you going, Bonnie? I've used them. They helped a lot. Yes, good. Middle's still with us. Okay. Ditto, Bonnie. Yes. Water time, says Fluffy. Love that idea, says Gina. Hi all, I'm editing videos. Hi Laurie. How can you edit and watch? Not that I'm complaining, but how can you edit and watch at the same time? I'd get totally confused. Every Halloween you've done has been fun. Thank you. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. But I don't know, maybe this time rhyme would be funny. Would be a bit silly and funny and silly. We'll see. Or maybe we could do the Christmas funny video because we're doing a Christmas one this year. We could do that in rhyme because it's very what do you call it? The green guy, what's his name? I should know this, yeah. I had to take this, but oh, okay. Oh no, that's no good. That's no good. Bonnie, you did mention that a while back because I'm nutty that way. But yeah, still here. You're there, are you, Middle? That's good. So, yeah, we might consider doing it in rhyme. I don't know. One of them will do in rhyme. I think Christmas will be better in rhyme. The Grinch. Thank you, Gina. I meant that. The 12 days of Christmas. That's this calendar right here. Yes, if you haven't seen the video explaining the calendar, you must go and watch because it not only explains the calendar, but it shows you how to create the calendar. It is called the 12 days of Christmas. Let's try that again. The 12 projects of Christmas. Not the 12 days, the 12 projects of Christmas. Good afternoon. How is your kitten? Oh, hi, Christine. Whiskey Whiskers is fantastic. She's a bit naughty today. I did lock her up before the live. She's so naughty. In the laundry, I said, you're just so naughty, just to give her time out. She can get in the naughty corner with the beanie. She's a naughty girl. Talking to my boyfriend, trying to make something make sense while I'm watching. Okay, I've seen it and I loved it. Yes, I'm affording it all. Are you? That's good. Angela, it's fantastic. 12 days of Christmas in Rome would be fun, wouldn't it? My cat got shaved. Oh, really? Christine, that's interesting. Look, I have to say the project itself took me forever. Forever, which is why it took a long time to go up. That video was supposed to go up about a week beforehand. It's okay. It's there now. It's there, it's done. And I did rush the last bit of it anyways on purpose so that we can move on. Now that it's done, by the end of, not next week, the week after, we'll have already had 3 projects complete. One of you, as you know, is already complete. Number 2 will be the Santa one. That'll be complete next week. That's the very next Christmas project you'll get. And then obviously the placemat for lovely Bonnie, her colours that she chose today: green, cream, yellow, and red. Do you like the roll? Red. And I was just thinking, because we're making the red top and we made the calendar red, I thought, let's not put the whole tablecloth. Let's not put the whole placemat in red because it would have been way too much red on the channel. And you know what? The worst part is red is so hard to photograph. It really, trying to take a photo of red is just, it drives me nuts. When I take a photo of that top, it would have to be while I'm wearing it. Now, I did take the photo like this, standing next to the dress like that, the first one, and it just looked terrible. The lighting wasn't good. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. The lovely Angela. I need to talk about Angela in a minute too. Angela, just wait one moment. Shaved cat must look funny. Oh, it happens. Just trim. Yes. Don't make me go to wall, Mary. Oh, no, it's okay, Moonrise. It sure is. Okay. Angela, let's talk about Angela. Angela, if you didn't know this, has been making practically everything we have made on the channel this year. Angela, you've worked so hard this year on our channel. It's pretty amazing. I really like your rosy red fillet top. I'd like to see what you do with the front and sleeves before I start. All right, so I'm going to explain that to you now on purpose, now that you mentioned it. And I am going to explain it to you because there's no secret. Well, there's no secret. I did mention on the tutorial, the first part where we do the, oh, that's the back, excuse me. When we did the gauge swatch, how it was going to look. But, you know, that can be a little bit misleading. And you can see some stitch markers already, yeah? So it's going to look like that in front. And from here, it's going to open up like that. With the sleeves, I haven't decided. So when that's open, it'll be like, I'd say 6 rows, maybe 7. I don't know. Each size is different, yeah? It'll go like that. So it'll have an opening here. I don't want this look. A lot of people do this look where they just pop it there and do the stitches across. I find that really annoying, yeah? I want it open, not all the way down, but just that little bit. So, you know, we can just wear it like that. It'll be maybe 4 or 5 rows, something like that, of this stitch. And it will come out a little bit. So we will be doing decreases here as well. For the sleeves, I haven't decided yet whether to leave them loose like that. See, this size is one size too small for me, but don't tell anyone. I'm making it to suit the mannequin, but the thing is, the mannequin's not me. That dress I wore at my daughter's hen's night. And that was only in November. And I can't believe that it's too tight for me. Now, but anyway, so that's how I'm making this top like that. And the sleeves, I haven't decided yet, but we are going to leave them very open. So that'll be very open anyways. I've got the ball of yarn. Where's the ball of yarn? Still attached to it over here. And so I don't know what I'm doing with the sleeves yet. I didn't put sleeves on the original pattern. They're actually just opened and loose like that. But I'll see. I'll see how much yarn I have left. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good because yours truly is making it bigger for me to fit over me, even though I made it the size of the mannequin. The size of the mannequin around the back, because I'm quite narrow at the back, quite short at the back. Everything's quite small there. It's just the sides. We won't talk about that. Okay, so I've lost all. We've done that. Yes, we've done that. I don't like it tight around my neck either. Yes. How about a V-neck? Well, we're just going to do the straight here, and it's just going to go like that. So it's really just going to go like that. The only V-neck we've made so far is the V-neck vest. We will get into a V-neck one day, but right now I'm just going to make it pretty much like this, if you think about it, where it goes like that and then it goes like that. But it's going to be more 2 together here, 2 together, 2 together, 2 together. So it's going to be a bit more open here. Not completely like that, like this. Not as tight as this. Even this is a little too tight for my liking for that top because it's a loose fitting top. It's very lacy. And I wanted it to keep it loose, a little bit loose around the neck. We'll see. I haven't even worked on it yet. Don't you love it? As you see, I've put the stitch markers there, getting ready to work on it, but I haven't actually worked on it yet. The V-neck vest is one of my to-do lists. Yes, that one there, that's my favourite for a while. It's not my favourite project on the channel, though. What? It's my favourite for a while. So my favourite top, if you will, at this stage. Yeah, I'd say it's my favourite top. I wear it all the time. It's the most wearable top that I have in my stash. I wear these vests a lot. I wear the black and white one a lot. But wear the black and white one a lot during this time because everybody's Halloweeny, if I could call it that. Everywhere you go, everyone's talking Halloween. So I wear the black and white vest. However, I find the V-neck vest for me is better suited for my body shape, if that makes sense, yeah. I need to finish that.